Hey there, welcome back friends. In this video we will talk about logical operators. So let's get started. Now friends, we have already seen like comparison operator, and if we wish to mix couple of comparison operators, we can make use of these logical operators. For example, in here if I compare 1 with 1 and we wish to compare 2 with 2 again, so can we do it? Well, we can do it by making use of these logical operators. For example, and it would be like 2 equals to 2. Now definitely we know that this particular part and this particular part both are true. As a result, we will get true. Let me also use parenthesis to make it more visible, right? So there are two operations in here, and in between two operations we are placing the AND operator. Now friends, AND operator is as the name suggests, it will check this and this. So it will check condition 1 and condition 2. So for example, in here let me copy this, and in here if I say 2 is less than 2. Now the first condition is true, but the second condition is false. In this case, it will give us false. Remember, when it comes to AND condition, if any of the condition is false, then the entire result would be false. For example, in here we type in 2 is less than 3. Well, the second condition is again true, but we use a yet another and in here we type in 10 is greater than 11. In this case, this third condition is false. As a result, the entire condition, the entire statement will return false. So when it comes to AND, all of the conditions needs to be true, then only the entire result would be true. So this is AND operator, and we can definitely check the permutation and combination. For example, in here for example, I copy this, and in here for example, the first condition is 1 is not equal to 1 and 2 equal to 2. So the first condition is false, but the second condition is true. So again we will get false. And finally, we have already seen if both of the condition, in fact if all of the conditions are true, in this case then only we will get true. So this is the AND operator, very simple. The basic rule is all the condition must be true, then only we will get true, else we won't get true. Alright, now let us check the OR operator. So similarly in here, for example, I copy this, and this condition is true, this condition is true, this condition is false. So firstly we will make use of OR in both the places, and we will display, then definitely this will be true. Now when it comes to OR operation, if any of the condition is true, then we will get true. If all the operations is true, then definitely it would be true. But if all the conditions are false, then only we will get false. So in here let me show you a couple of more use cases. This condition is true, this condition is true, this condition is again true. Oops, this is again true. Let me revert this. 25 is less than 10. This is false now, but again we will get it true. Let me copy and paste it in here. 2 is not equal to 2. This is again true, the entire condition, because the first condition is true. And finally, if the first condition is again false, so in here all three conditions are false. In this case we will get false. So when it comes to OR operation, all the conditions must be false, then only we will get a false output. So this is nice, this is cool, that how easily we are able to use these logical operators. These are the usual stuff, how to make use of AND, how to make use of OR. In Python we also have something known as a NOT. Now we already seen this not equal to operation, but not as a logical operator again. Let me show you. For example, here is the condition 1 equal to 1. This is definitely true. But for example, we would like to invert, we would like to give a opposite result. We can make use of the not operation. Let me show you. So it would be like not 1 equal to 1. So this 1 equal to 1 will give us true. Not will invert the result and give us false. Here is the output. So this is the usage of not. We can invert the result. Alright. Now finally, let us quickly check the mixing and matching of the operations. So for example, let me create a very simple operation like 1 equal to 1. Very simple. Then yet another operation would be 2 equal to 2 and 3 equal to 3. So there is absolutely no confusion about these operations. So for example, we consider these 3 operations. All of these operations will give us true, which is okay. So in here, for example, I make use of OR, the result is true. If I make use of AND, the result would be true. Why? Because all the operations are true. Definitely by making use of AND or OR, we will get a true. But how things work exactly and how we will get a result? For example, in here, first condition is false, second condition is true, and third condition is true. And in here we will make use of OR. Then if we consider these 2 operations, we will get true, and if we consider the first 2 operation, we will get what? We will get false. So the overall output will be true or false. Let me run this. This is true. How we are getting true? Why we are not getting false? For example, in here, let me copy this and paste it in here. For example, in here, in place of AND, we make use of OR, and in place of OR, we make use of AND. Then we will get what? Again, we are getting true. How it is happening? Now, it is based on priorities. Whenever there is a OR operation and a AND operation, then the AND operation would be performed first, right? And then we will perform the OR operation. As a result, if there is a OR operation in the statement and if any of the condition is true, we will always get a true. Alright, so let me show you in this way. For example, we type in true and false or true, right? So in here, true and false will give us false, and false or true will definitely give us true. Why? Because AND operation will be performed first, right? So in here, let me run this program and we will get true. Alright, so this is nice, this is cool, this is definitely an interesting thing. So remember this, whenever we have like chaining of operations, and if there is a logical operation OR, and if any of the condition will give us true, then the result would be true. Alright, now friends, definitely practice is something which is required. You need to experiment a little bit more that how exactly it will work, and do check the tables, the logical tables. Let me show you. Let us quickly Google for AND operator truth table, and you will get this website, which is survey.ac.uk. Definitely there would be like more tables for it, but this website is good enough. So in here you can definitely check the logic tables. These are known as truth table, and these are like the mathematical operations which we used to learn in our elementary school. So in here, for example, if we check the AND gate, then if A and B are both false, then we will get false. If A and B one of them is false, then again we will get false, and if both of them are true, then only we get the true. Likewise, if we have the OR table, then it would be like, if both the conditions are false, then only we will get false. Else, in any other case, if any of the condition or all of the condition is true, then we will get a true output. So when we like mix and match with and OR, the OR operators rule will go. The reason being, AND has a higher priority and AND operation would be performed by Python first. I can also show you by doing this. For example, in place of AND, I type an OR, and in place of OR, I type an AND. Definitely you would be able to see that we will again get true. So this is all about logical operations and some mixing and matching thing as well. Alright, so even if you find it a little confusing, do try to practice a little, do try to research on internet a little, and this is fairly straightforward. And in our forthcoming videos, when we will grow old and we will practice more, the things will be even more cleaner in your mind. So don't worry, everything will be done by end of this course. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.